Welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to be canning some mushrooms and I'm going to be using French onion soup as the liquid. You can use just the mushrooms on their own in jars and just add some water, but I like to use the French onion soup as it gives it a really lovely flavour. I've got a couple of bags here, so I'm going to cut these up and wash them, and then I'm going to put them in the actual soup and just heat them up for about 5 minutes before I put them into the jars. Okay guys, I've got my French onion soup heated up and my mushrooms were boiled for 5 minutes. Now I'm using the half pint jars. Whether you use half pint or pint, you need to process these in a pressure canner for 45 minutes. It's a low acid food, so it does need to be in a pressure canner. Someone did ask me, can I water bath it? Well, no. So make sure you pressure can it. I know there's a lot of ladies just starting out that have been following me. Now, I taught a lady a few months ago. Now, I'm just debubbling here, guys. And her husband lost his job. And she thanked me for teaching her because with the canning that she did, it helped them get through that period. So, I was really happy about that. So now I'm wiping my rims with vinegar. Okay, you want to get a good seal. Now we're going to get a lid. Can't find lids, can't find jars. Now these are similar to bowl lids, but this one is actually, but the rest of them ain't. But they are quite good. Screw it on, just finger tight, and we'll put these in the pressure canner. Okay? Now guys, the way I mixed up the French onion soup, now on the packet will tell you 4 cups of water and then the packet. I put in an extra cup. I put in 5, and that way it's not too strong. And it really has got a lovely flavour to it. So debubble. Going to wipe my rims, dip in some vinegar. Put on your lid. Make that finger tight. You don't want them too tight. If you've got them too tight, then back it off. But that's just finger tight. And into the canner. Now I'm going to do the rest off camera. I've got quite a bit to do. And I'll bring you back when they're all in the canner. Now in my canner, I've just put in 3 quarts of hot water, a splash of vinegar, and I'm heating up my canner. So the mushrooms are hot, the jars are hot, and you need to warm up your canner, and that way you won't get any breakages. Now we're getting a steady flow of steam, and I will be venting this for 10 minutes. Now the reason we vent it for 10 minutes is so it pushes all the cold air out of the canner. So we've vented for 10 minutes and I've put my jiggler on. Now the nipple has popped up and it's slowly coming up to pressure. Once it hits the 10 pounds, the jiggler will start rocking, and then I will start my timer. So for mushrooms it's 45 minutes. Okay, so we've reached our pressure for our altitude, and the can is jiggling. So I'm going to now set my timer for 45 minutes. Now guys, do not leave your canner, do not go off, don't go answer the phone, just stay by your canner and keep an eye on it. Okay guys, time's up. I've turned off the stove and now we just let the canner depressurize. Now this could take between 20-30 minutes, and this little nipple will go down, and that would be telling me that there's no more pressure in the canner, and then it's safe to open the lid. Now this is the next morning, and I've washed my jars, taken the rings off, and I've put labels on. Now the reason I wash the jars is because you could get rodents if they smell it in your storeroom. So I haven't had a problem with that yet, but I have heard of people that have. So that's the reason why we wash our jars. Now these are going to go in my storeroom for storage, and like I said before, the beauty is no refrigeration. Just stick them on your shelf and they will last for years.